Alright, so welcome back to BrainFLoTv. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the material. The Obamas. Conspiracy theorists are having a field day right now because the Obamas can't seem to shake the stigma. Like, people around them who are close to them are ending up dead. And, some people are saying, well, it's the Obamas, meaning Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, that are doing a cover-up. And then other people are saying Obama is gay and his wife is gay, but they came together because they were put together by the elites to be that first African-American couple that makes it to First Lady and President. And then there are other people who are saying someone is after them, but they keep on getting the people who are close to them. Let's not forget, not too long ago, the White House chef was killed, or he drowned, he died. The drowning death of the former White House chef. His name was Tafari Campbell, and he was 45 years old. Tafari Campbell was known to be a stellar swimmer. He was known to be a fish in water. Fishes swim very well. Yeah, not what the Jamaicans call a fish, but fishes swim very well. So he was that good at swimming, and everybody is like, how the hell did he drown in a lake that he was very familiar with? He was found dead not too long ago in a place called Edgartown, Great Pond, on the south shore of Martha's Vineyard. Now, they said that he had been paddleboarding the night before and he was reported missing after he went into the water and he did not resurface. This doesn't even sound like somebody who is a strong swimmer, right? Now, fast forward to today, a next news headline says, and this one has everybody talking, Obama's ex-aide, Peggy Moore, died in a car crash, a vehicle crash, along with her wife. Her wife, yes, she was gay. She was married to another woman, and she died in an accident. Well, not according to what conspiracy theorists are saying it is. Now, the death of the former Obama campaign worker in a car crash on Friday sparked controversy. Conspiracy theorists online are having a field day, especially the MAGA supporters, the Make America Great Again Donald Trump supporters. They're going in with this one. The theories, which were unfounded, shows how Barack and Michelle Obama are still the target of activists in their attempts to baselessly link these prominent politicians or prominent Democratic figures then, because they were in the Democratic Party and they were president for the Democratic side. So they're prominent Democratic figures, and they're trying so desperately to link them to any kind of wrongdoing. But even if you're not a conspiracy theorist, you can't help but to think like, man, people just keep dying around them. So what's the real thing? Is it just life taking its course, or is it more to it than meets the eye? Former Obama campaign worker Peggy Moore and her wife, Hope Wood, were killed in a car crash in California on May 10th. Nobody lived to tell about this car crash. Peggy Moore and Hope Wood, they were passengers in a pickup Jeep truck, and their pickup Jeep truck collided with a Chrysler sedan, another vehicle. The incident occurred after the Chrysler sedan veered into oncoming traffic, causing a head-on collision, and collided with their Jeep near Fallbrook, San Diego County. This is according to the California Highway Patrol. The 60-year-old man, get this, the 60-year-old man who was behind the wheel of the Jeep was also killed. So Peggy, her wife, and the driver of their Jeep was killed. And the driver of the Chrysler that collided with them was killed as well. This is where everybody is like, oh, whoa, hold up. Nobody survived. It's very rarely you hear of a car accident nowadays where everybody dies in both vehicles. But Here's another one. Just like it's very rare you hear of a really good stellar swimmer that drowns in familiar waters. Moore and Wood, they met while they were campaigning for then Senator and presidential candidate Barack Obama back in 2008 before he became president. When Moore was the campaign's deputy field director for Northern California, and according to her LinkedIn profile, she also served as the political director for none other than Hillary Clinton under Hillary Clinton's presidential primary campaign in California, and had a significant role in Diana Beckton's campaign for district attorney of Contra Costa Country. She also worked as a senior advisor for Libby Schaaf, the mayor of Oakland, between 2015 and 2017. So she was well connected with people in positions of power. Now, the couple, they went on to found Hope Action Change in 2019. That was the name of their foundation, a political consultancy organization that focused on diversity. Schaaf led a wake on Saturday night for the couple and was speaking to the San Francisco Chronicles. And Schaaf said, "I'm in grief for democracy. Moore is someone who believed everyone would have a voice or should have a voice in government." Conspiracy theories began to circulate, of course, on Twitter, or what's formerly known as Twitter, which is now called X. Not long after that news broke, most shared by a lot of Trump supporters and fellow conservatives, the theory suggested that there was a link between the deaths of Peggy and Moore and the wife, Hope Wood, and the Obamas, Michelle and Barack, with users, some of them saying stuff like, I bet that couple died because they knew something. Same thing they said for the chef. He died close to the Obama's property and they were not home. And the conspiracy theorists were saying he was set up. They set him up and they made sure they were out of town while it was executed, while it was carried out. It is not clear what Moore and Wood are supposed to have known, or what is this top secret they would have gotten killed for. The medical examiner listed the cause as death as an accident and labeled the case as a non-homicide. But conspiracy theorists are still talking. Michelle was probably involved with the women, and the chef that was at the White House, that was Obama's boyfriend, that was Barack's boyfriend, and they had to keep on covering up their trails and killing people as they go along. I mean, it's weird, right? Self-described Make America Great Again supporter Roberto Alanis posted on X and said, "At this point, Obama and Hillary, they have more accidental deaths going on in their circle than the mafia staff members." Alani's X bio describes him as a NRA benefactor, life member, and a conservative. Another user said, "An Obama campaign official was just killed in a car crash. Nobody really cared much about Obama's personal chef drowning last year, did they? Any more of this closed circle, any more people in their closed circle dies tragically, and I'm going to start thinking that they are trying to keep up with the Clintons." Those comments reference baseless claims about the 2023 death of Tafari Campbell, who I just spoke about, who worked for the Obamas as a chef, and numerous debunked conspiracy theories about the death of the former associate of former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Vicky Magadonian, who described herself as in her ex bio, or her Twitter now ex bio, as a anti-feminist, she responded to the death of Moore and Wood by saying, "Was the driver of the Chrysler an illegal alien? If so, they really don't want anyone to find that out." Oh man. A press release from the San Diego County Medical Examiner detailed the incident, only identifies Hope Wood as one of the deceased. A user of AJ Huber, who described himself as a Make America Great Again patriot, highlights his support for Donald Trump's 2024 re-election campaign, expressed a similar conspiracy theory. And he said the most dangerous job in the world must be working for the Obamas, Barack Obama. And another user said, connecting the dots. Another one bites the dust. I wonder what she knew. Well, we know when Donald Trump was president, he spent his entire presidency, well, before he became president, he spent his entire time on the campaign trail telling everybody that Barack Obama was not an American, that he was not a Christian, he was a Muslim, and he was born somewhere over in the Middle East, and, you know, just a bunch of stuff that were throwing people off, and of course, catering to the right, extreme right-wing side of things. God forbid, in a land where you're supposed to be free to practice whatever religion you want to, that you become a Muslim. There would be a big friggin' problem, right? And of course, in order to be an American president, you have to have been born on American soil. So he was just discrediting President Barack Obama his entire time. This is Donald Trump, the same Donald Trump who they are now saying we want him as president for 2024. Now, there is no evidence supporting any of these conspiracy theories or rumors that are circulating online, and many that were close to Moore and Wood shared their heartfelt condolences and tributes to the legacy that they left behind as a couple. Congresswoman Barbara Lee wrote, she said, I'm heartbroken to hear of the tragic loss of Peggy Moore and Hope Wood. Peggy was a friend, an activist, and one of the best organizers I knew. Her passion and fight for justice and equality is what brought her and Hope together. Well, that's the end of that, my friends. I want you to leave in the comment section and tell me, do you think some of the conspiracy stuff is true, or are they just constantly attacking Barack and Michelle Obama for no other reason other than the obvious? I'll catch y'all in the comment section, and I'll try to answer as many people as possible. Catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.